And then we have the biggest attraction, our major anchor, our e-ticket, which is Radiator Springs Racers. Radiator Springs Racers is coming out of the ground now. If you've had a chance to look south, no doubt you've seen our structural steel as we build this mountain that envelops Radiator Springs Racers. This is a video of the model that we were building, that we built up at Imagineering, that is meticulously hand-carved. It took us 9 months to build this model with three-dimensional designers working on it. This model represents 6 acres of rock, 6 acres of hand-sculpted plaster done by artisans here in the field, full size. So the steel's coming up for this now. We will be creating a mountain for the next 14 months. Here is our artisans also painting the mountain. It's going to take us another 12 months on top of that, and we will overlap each other to paint it out and give it that beautiful, beautiful red rock of the great Southwest of the United States. Pretty spectacular. Once you board your ride vehicle, you can now go back behind this mountain, and what the ride is about, what Radiator Springs Racers is about, is you get to meet all the characters, and they basically invite you to today's big race. You can see in the upper left-hand corner a rendering of our ride vehicle that I'm going to show you in a minute, because we have one out on site. And as you turn in, the first character you come across is Mac the truck. You barely miss hitting him. You swerve. The sheriff pulls out. You think he's going to give you a ticket, but he's actually now inviting you to today's big race because he's impressed by your driving. Mater takes you into town, but he can't quite get you into town without asking you to stop and tip a tractor, because that's Mater. We tip a tractor. We make Frank mad, we wake him up, he chases us into town, where we're greeted by Lightning and Sally, who then tell us, before you go to today's big race, we've got to get you ready. Then depending on where you are in the ride, you either get new tires from Luigi, or you get a freshened paint job from Ramon. You pull forward, and here's the high-speed race. You burst out of the building, and now you're doing this race around all of the monuments, the Radiator Cap, Willie's Butte, from Ornament Valley. You're side by side with another car, and you never know who's going to win. So once you finish the high-speed race, you cross the finish line, and that's the end of Radiator Springs Racers. It's about a 4-minute attraction. We're very, very excited about this. It's that classic Disney, really, really deep storytelling. Here's a real quick little video of what the interior scenes are going to look like. This is a 1-inch model. You see they're in black light, and just really going to be spectacular before you come out of the building. Here's some home movies of something that we've been shooting with our little flip camera to show what's happening back behind the berm. We're installing the attraction, we're installing the ride. Here's some of the steel coming in. This is just one piece of what will be 3 million pounds of steel to make up this ride path. And we have finished part of it. We've completed a loop so that we put our first test vehicle on just a couple of weeks ago to test it and to take him around. And right now, our little guy is going slow speed. He obviously will be going high speed, but this is just to test. We're taking the system through its paces and just seeing what it can do. We're going to be doing this all summer. Then we'll take him off, complete the rest of the ride, and also build the rest of the vehicles. You can see the vehicle. He is not a character from the film, but he looks as though he belongs in the world of cars. He's a 6-passenger vehicle, and this was just a huge, huge milestone for us. You can see some of the rock work going in there behind him. The stainless steel lath that you're seeing, that is now all taking shape. So we're so happy to share this with you, and so look forward to seeing you and welcoming you to our land in 2012. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kathy. Hey, Kathy, I have a question. We saw that big model of Carsland. Was that the same model that we saw at D23?
It is the same model that we showed last year.
I spent hours staring at that. Did you guys all catch that at D23? Yeah, that was very
beautiful.
Cool, very cool.
Thank you.
Now, when Carsland is built, is the model going to go on eBay, or what happens to it?
No, we don't do that. We save all of our models as much as we can, but it's actually here, and we're building from it. Chances are it's going to get pretty handled and dinged up. So.
Right. Well, you got to do what you got to do.
We do.
Well, thank you for all the info. How about one big round of applause for Kathy, everybody. Thank you very much, Kathy.
Thank you
and
so
we look forward. Thank you so much for revving us up about Carsland. We can't wait to check it out when it opens in 2012. What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, major motion picture star Lightning McQueen, everybody. Let him hear it. Did you do this, Kathy?
He's looking good.
Did you arrange this?
No, we're pretty close. We're working together.
You guys are buddies now. I'm sure he's got his teeth all polished up for us.
Yeah, he's looking good.
You guys, I'm assuming, are on a first-name basis?
Yeah.
call him
No.
Light for short.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for bringing him out for all of our friends to meet. And thank you for coming out, Lightning. Great to see you. How about one more big round of applause for Kathy and Lightning McQueen, everybody?
Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. And Lightning, give her a ride back to her office if you wouldn't mind.
Sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to
That is cool.
There's a world outside every darkened door.
When's the last time you were that close to a movie star, right?
And
he smells better, too.
Come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate.
I want to hang out with that car. Is that weird? I don't even know what we would do. You hang out at Jiffy Lube and knock back a few cold quarts at 10W40, polish his horn. That didn't sound right.